I'm going to go take a nap.
All right, you can. And that's the glory of this place. You can. Basia, we're going to Spencer next, right? Before we do that, Basia, we got a fax from one of our viewers, Glenn Rogers in Seattle, Washington, watching us. It said, "Dear Basia, I am so thrilled to see you on Breakfast Time. I think you are the greatest singer-songwriter in the world." How about that? That's the Seattle contingent.
Did you write this?
Yeah. No, here it is. From hot off our fax machine from one of our viewers.
That's real.
Yes, sorry. Good catch.
I might never
We
get
only
one
make up
like
the
that.
insulting ones. Yeah.
Spencer
Thank you, Glenn.
Garbett is joining us in Montgomery, Alabama this morning. He is with the Alabama Shakespeare Festival where they are getting...
It's 7 minutes to the top of the hour. Welcome back to Breakfast Time with Tom, Laurie, Bob the Puppet, and me, Jim. I am the announcer, and here's Tom.
Thanks, Jim. About a year ago at the Neil Simon Theater here in New York City, there was an 11-night performance series by our next guest, and talk about blowing the roof off the place. It also yielded this CD, Basia, on Broadway live at the Neil Simon Theater. Let's give an official welcome to Basia. You were... This was a sort of a different way to hear some of the songs that you had only heard yourself record in studio before, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes, well, this album really contains the best songs from the 3-hour albums. And I think what's interesting about it is that people have a chance to hear humans playing these songs, where before we used a lot of technology, drum machines and, and drum... all sorts of mechanical stuff.
How does it affect? Because I was saying I was getting a pang looking at the theater in Montgomery.
Yes.
What's it like to be on the stage for you and the musicians? Do you play the songs differently? Does it infuse them with more life as a result?
Absolutely, yes. Well, we recorded this at the end of the 5 or 6 months tour.
Yeah.
So obviously after 6 months, the versions got a little bit different,
Right.
and people contributed their ideas to the performance. So they are very different actually, and I much prefer being on stage than in the studio.
Yeah.
That was a very easy record to make. We recorded 2 nights, and here it is.
That's
Where
great.
in the studio, you agonize on it. But
Now you were raised in Poland. You spent
yes.
the past 14 years in England.
Yes, I live in London.
But you got back home to Poland last year to perform.
Oh no, that's right.
Yeah.
Yes, this was my first tour in Poland. Scary thing.
What was it like? Family, friends for the first time?
Yes, yeah. My mum, my family, they have never seen me on stage before. Only from 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 videos and records, but they never.
Were you
saw
more
me
nervous with them in the audience than just about anybody else?
Yeah, this was the most scary thing that I've done in my life. I think Broadway was easier than,
that's
than
great.
performances in Poland. Yeah.
That's great. I hear your boyfriend called yesterday. He's now see, we find out all these things.
Yeah.
How do you know that?
Well,
We know everything.
we know everything. Your credit card number is on. But he's apparently missing you a lot.
Well, he was planning to come here for 3 days. I had to really stop him because I'm busy, I'm working. But
Yes.
He misses me.
Well, all right. Well, is he watching, you think? Maybe?
No,
somewhere?
well, we don't get, unfortunately, American TV in England.
Oh, it's in
Apart
England.
from CNN, yes. He
Oh,
lives
we'll
in
call the big breakfast and have them relay it.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
You want to introduce the gang here
Professional
before?
courtesy.
Yeah.
Well, on piano is my collaborator for last 12 years, Danny White.
Hey, Danny.
His brother, Peter White, who is a star in
Peter.
his own right. On bass, Francisco.
Centeno.
Oh, he's got a difficult name. And on percussion, Sue Hadjopoulos.
Sue.
Another
Good-
very
good to
difficult
have
name.
you.
We all have difficult names. My name
Well, what's
is
your last name?
Tsetsalewska.
Right.
That's the trick.
And you're going to do half a minute?
That's
for
right.
us? All
Half a
The
minute
music.
song, which is that's a bonus track really, because it never came out on our album.
Oh.
This is the only version that people can have, because it's
Okay.
an old song which Danny and I used to do in the band called Mad Bianco before I started my solo career.
The Seattle authorized best singer on the planet.
Yes, according to
To say when all the love has slipped away in half a minute. There is always something we can blame, but in the end it's just the same. La 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 la. Suddenly you find yourself alone. Half a minute. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Half a minute. Half a minute, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Half a minute.
That was darn good. Thank you very, very much. That was darn good.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. We ready to kick off the second hour?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Pamela tried to forget Derek. She tried to forget his touch, his scent, that little frog-shaped birthmark on his left eyelid. And it seemed she had forgotten him, everything about him, forgotten the wild nights and pensive days of champagne and roses. Then the Carters decided to put in a swimming pool, and we're digging up their yard with a Derek. Welcome back to Breakfast Time with Laurie Hibbert, Tom Bergeron, and Bob the Puppet. My name's Jim, and I'm the announcer. To say good morning, here's Laurie, Tom, and Basia.
How about another hand for Nicely done. And this is the CD Basia on Broadway live at the Neil Simon Theater. Good to have you with us today.
Oh, that's exciting. Thank you.
Yeah, it's great. Great. Wonderful stuff. And where's Chris? Oh, he's over there. He has been able to stay out of the gravitational pull of the bedroom.
I'm going now.
Chris,
Going now.
Oh, you are good. Okay, you're welcome. We've done many an interview in bed. We practice safe interviewing.
Yeah.
I won't say.
Thank goodness the edit function is working in Chris's head today. Stops himself right there, doesn't go.
That's one of them.
He's not the one you had to worry about.
Yeah, that's the truth. We also have Dr. Jeff Gardier joining us this hour to talk about spying on your kids. And you're doing that segment, so
Yeah.
pick up a couple of tips.
That are. Unfortunately, we have to say goodbye to Basia. She's off.
No! No, don't go!
Let's say an official goodbye to Basia.
Yeah!
Pleasure, really. You were wonderful.
That's not right.
You put up with a lot of craziness. You really did. Thank
It was
you.
an experience.
Yes, it certainly was. We think that every day, believe me.
An experience. She's crazy about it.
Indeed.
We say goodbye to Basia, but
Bye,
we say
Basia.
hello to Jane Fergus, who's checking
Hi.
out some of today's top stories for us.
All right.
Goodbye, Basia, and good morning, everyone else. I'm Jane Fergus. Here's what's no cigarette.